First off, I would like to apologize that this video is so late. Second, I would also like to apologize that I did not get to vlog. Unfortunately, through all my packing and craziness on Thursday, I didn't pack my charger or my camera. So I'm replacing the vlogs with this review. So I'm just gonna go through day by day, tell you what I did, why, tell you what I liked, what I didn't like, and then some last minute hearsay type things. So first, Thursday, the con doesn't technically start until Friday, but it's just a lot easier for us to show up Thursday night, and then we don't have to rush to get down to convention and get our badges and get ready and not have a hotel room until 3, and yeah, so that's why we go on Thursday. Once we get to the hotel room, we pretty much unpack like any normal person would once they get to a hotel room, and we bring all the normal stuff up, and then we bring in the big props so that we can figure out a way to somewhere to put them. And then we like to go out and buy snacks and drinks so that we don't have to spend a crap ton of money on food during the week and weekend. So Friday rolls around, we go get our badges out of cosplay, and then we went to eat at Perkins. And unfortunately after that, my friend who's going to be my Ruby got food poisoning and had an upset stomach and laid for most of the weekend in bed. Although I did find one picture of her online, which was nice. I ran around in my Yang cosplay instead of Asuna because I forgot my spirit gun and my armbands were just falling apart. Unfortunately, I did forget a few things for Yang. I forgot her bag, and I forgot her double-sided tape, but luckily my brother actually knew what those things were, grabbed them and brought them down for me. Such a good brother. We did go to a couple of panels on Friday. We went to photo shoots at How To. It was very generic, like stuff that most people should know. I guess it was more for beginners. Friday we also went to the Prince of Tennis in Iowa, which was a panel about the anime Prince of Tennis. I didn't get there until halfway through because I didn't know my friend had gone. She just kind of up and disappeared, and we were like, where'd she go? But we found her there. So we sat in with her, and it was actually a lot of fun. It eventually turned into a free panel, but I don't know how you didn't see that coming. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of laughs. We watched the abridged version of Free. It's not really abridged, but what's it called? Oh, it's called 50% Off. If you haven't seen it, go see it because it's really funny. Unfortunately, a lot of the panels throughout the weekend were things I had seen previous years, or things that had got canceled previous years and got canceled again. Unfortunately, there's that. So if I was any good at panels, I would make a panel, but I don't do panels yet, maybe in the future. So I would just like to see something a little different in that area. We went to the dealer's room because I like to scope out what's in the dealer's room on Friday, and if there's anything I absolutely need to get, I'll get it then, but otherwise I'll wait until Sunday, because that's when they start marking down all the prices. I did buy one thing on Friday. I bought, so like this weekend, so August 9th will be my 2-year anniversary with my boyfriend, and so I bought him a sword because he collects swords. I kind of wanted to keep the sword because it was cool looking. It was a katana, and it had like a red scabbard with a dragon etched on it. Oh, it was so cool. So I bought him that, and it was $35. Not bad. I mean, with tax, it's 37 and some cents. It wasn't a bad price at all, and I know some of my friends got some really cool daggers from there, one from like Spider-Man, and there was another there from Lord of the Rings. It was actually Thorin's sword. That was cool. But by the time I had gotten on to know that was Thorin's sword, I had bought this, and later, more on that. Saturday, I went as hot girl in the morning because at noon there was the DC Marvel photo shoot, so I wanted to go to that in hot girl, obviously. Before that, we were going through the dealer's room again, and we actually stopped by this artist, and she saw my hot girl cosplay and she loved it so much she gave me a discount on this photo that she made. This print, I got it for $10, and it's rather amazing, if I do say so. And then the DC Marvel photo shoot really ended up being more based on Marvel. Like, I blame DC not coming out with more movies and holding off the Wonder Woman movie, canceling it or whatever happened with that, and only making Batman and Superman movies. I blame DC for that one. My friend went as Zatanna from Justice League, not Young Justice, but like Justice League, like the cartoons from when we were kids. And the girl who was running the photo shoot thought she was female Penguin. That was a bummer for my friend. They just did a Justice League photo shoot. They just did one of everybody from Justice League and the villains. They did the villains, and then they did the good guys, and then they went on to Marvel, and everything else from there on was Marvel. So I know she did ask me when I was hot girl if there was any special photos that I wanted, and I mean, the only thing I could think of was hot girl and Green Lantern, but like it didn't happen. I ended up being Yang in the afternoon again, because of the photo shoot and me putting all of my Yang stuff on. I didn't make it to the hall cosplay like I wanted to at 3. It kind of was a mix of like how long it takes me to put everything on, and I was eating food before that, and my wig cap, I couldn't find it at the time, but Sunday we did find it in my friend's shoe, because I had put it on a table with my wig, and it fell down into her shoe, and she didn't wear her shoes until Sunday. She didn't wear her tennis shoes until Sunday, so I had to do a little trick with my hair to get it up under my wig. I ended up being dragged into the Rooster Teeth photo shoot. I wasn't planning on being a part of that since the Ruby photo shoot was on Sunday, but that ended up being a thing. And if it wasn't for my friends who did a female version of Dan the Man from the Slow-Mo Guys, and my friends doing female versions of Vav and X-Ray, it would have just been turned into a Ruby photo shoot, so part of the reason I didn't want to go. But it ended up being fun, and we did an Awu, I think that's what it's called. I don't know, I can't pronounce it. I think it's Awu. I forget what our number was, but we said happy birthday to Rooster Teeth, so maybe we'll get him. I don't know. Then at night I was in normal clothes because I thought we were going to the rave. We ended up not going to the rave. We played Ninja while waiting because the rave was an hour late, because the cosplay contest was an hour late, being because they were trying out a new way to get people into the rave, and everything about not the rave, a new way to getting people into the masquerade, and everything pretty much was new about the masquerade. It was all new staff, it was all new, staff. I did hear that judging took too long for the masquerade. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go. But other than that, I heard that a lot of the cosplays of the Masquerade were just amazing. On the AnimeIowa website, on the forums, the cosplay staff did put out an apology for judging taking too long and it starting late and all that other nice stuff. Sunday, I was mainly packing up until about noon, and then I went around the dealer's room just in normal clothes, and that's because I wanted to buy this beautiful kimono that my boyfriend picked out for me, and I liked it anyway. So it ended up being $140 with the obi, because the obi was $90 and this was $50. But all I had on me was $115, so they just took all the money I had. Isn't that nice of them? When I went through Friday, one of the things I said I absolutely had to get was a kimono, because I've wanted a kimono since I was 12 years old. And now I have one. So this video is an excuse for me to wear it. And then after I got my beloved kimono, I went back to the car and I used my friend's van to change into Yang. And we went to the Ruby photo shoot, which was so much fun. I met a lot of really cool people. You can see photos for that on my Facebook and my blog because I had so much fun doing it. And that's where I got most of my pictures from. I was tired by the end of the night, so I didn't go to the closing ceremonies, and we just sort of left. My friends went to this supernatural panel that made it sound like it was going to be like a mystery game or something like that, and they said it was a real disappointment. There was they would choose all the same people. They had a prize that was just salt in a glass jar. While that's a nice reference to the show, it just was something you could get anywhere, and they just didn't. They were disappointed, like I said. So some hearsay that I got from the weekend from people my boyfriend works with, people online. There was more sexual harassment this year. I know I experienced some, and I experienced some last year, but like, it's becoming a problem, and I know it's becoming a problem other places, but I think we're seeing it more at AnimeIowa because more people are reporting it, because AnimeIowa has put posters and they make announcements about, you know, this is what you can do if you're experiencing sexual harassment, find somebody, you know. They have a policy for taking care of it. At least I hope that's why we're hearing more about it. If you're gonna go to a con, cosplay isn't consent, like the posters say around most conventions. You don't get to just, if you wouldn't do it to a person in normal clothing on an everyday basis, don't do it at a convention. It's disrespectful and it makes you look like a tool. The last thing I have to say is, for the majority of the weekend, I had a really nice time. I always have fun when I go there. I highly recommend you checking out AnimeIowa, even though the panels need to be shaken up a bit. But I think that's my main complaint. Otherwise, I always have a good time. And they always do a great job with the dealer's room. Speaking of dealer's room, for all of the things that I've mentioned, like the swords and the daggers, and where I got my kimono, I will try to find those online and post them below. If not, it's because I couldn't find them. All in all, thank you for watching.